We welcome from Columbia, Missouri. He's happy to join us again. He joined us a few weeks ago. Michael Porter Sr. Coach, you don't mind if I call you Coach, do you?
Not at all. Not at all.
It's on your Twitter page, so I might as well, right? Hey, thanks again. I need to ask you, first of all, when you're watching your kid play ball and you don't miss a game, you're watching on League Pass, how do you watch? Do you watch as a parent or a coach?
A little bit of both. I know Michael's game inside out, and so sometimes I can be probably more critical than what I should be. And then there are times, man, I'm just like, the biggest fan. I mean, I say and do things here at home that I wouldn't do if I were there at Ball Arena. So It has been a humongous blessing watching him and this team do what they've done this year.
It's been a blessing for all of us to watch the rise to prominence that your kid has gone through. And I got to ask you, even as a dad, are you the least bit surprised? Because when he came off the COVID protocol, it took some time to get it going again. And what he's doing now, not only impressive, his shooting percentages, his averages, it's downright historic. Are you surprised as a dad what he's done?
I'm not surprised because I've seen this before. When he was a freshman, I believe, in high school, he went through, and maybe it was his sophomore year. It was either freshman or sophomore when we were still here in Missouri. He went through about a 12 or 15 game stretch where he shot 72% from three. And it was just amazing. I had no idea. The coach came up to me before one game and said, "Hey, you know Mike's killing it from three." And then he told me the percentages. And so, yeah, I've seen him get on a roll. Those shots you guys are seeing him watch, the step backs and all of that, that's the reason I stopped playing him one-on-one when he was 11 years old.
Coach Bill Hanzlik, and I marvel at Michael's game because as a shooter, you know, sometimes you get guys that take shots and you go, well, that kind of got lucky to go in. Michael's the reverse to me. It's like every time he shoots it, you think it's going in. His fundamentals and the arc on of his shot, the form is absolutely spectacular. Is that something you taught him?
Well, yes, I did start training my kids. My two girls, my daughters were older. Michael was honestly 3 when we started doing basketball training. And I didn't, we got a hoop that we could lower down to 7.5, 8 feet. I got smaller balls that had the proper hand placement printed on the ball. And so he knew where to put his hands, and then I didn't let him shoot too far out so that he could keep that elbow under the ball. So, yeah, all my children, I've taught them to shoot, but I don't take credit for it because, I mean, I taught him the basics, but it took a lot of reps, and he was all too happy to get those reps in. He did that himself.
That's spectacular. All right, so I was thinking about this, and I said the ultimate for a parent. Now I'm thinking of 3 of your kids. Let's say, you know, Coben just signed with the University of Denver. Let's say he's got a Friday, Sunday games, which happens at the University of Denver. And what if the Nuggets played Memphis in between? So you could go Friday, Saturday, Sunday in Denver and catch all your kids playing. Would that just be the ultimate?
I would not be a sad parent. Let me tell you that. I would be so excited for that to happen. We love Denver, man. We always have. We spent a lot of time out in Colorado before we started having kids, and we've always thought it would be awesome to end up in Colorado one day. So every chance we get to come out there, we take it. It doesn't take much to get us to convince us to come on out.
When you come out during the summer, I need you to come out to my Gold Crown Fieldhouse to some of our summer camps, and you can talk about how kids ought to shoot the basketball. We had like 400 of them coming, so Michael did a great job shooting there in the offseason, but we'll have you out.
Listen, man, I saw you shoot the basketball back in the day, and so
You did?
I'm not going to tell them anything that you don't know.
Yeah, so. And Michael, you probably saw it. You didn't see me make it.
Yeah, you saw him shoot it, not make it. Hey, Coach, Coach, I got to ask you this, because listen, we're enjoying this now because your kid's thriving. I mean, it's easy to watch him now. What was it like during the dark times? What was it like when he was frustrated? What was it like when he wasn't getting minutes, when he was getting criticized for his defense? How many times did he reach out to you? What did you say to him then?
Man, we still talk after every game, but it was pretty much prompted that dark time. You're right. He was being raked over the coals for his defense. And, you know, I've always thought Conzo Martin at University of Missouri is just a defensive guru. And the worst thing about him having that injury is that he didn't get to go through that year of being held accountable playing high-level defense. I think it would have made a huge difference for him. But we didn't have that. And so with Michael, he's got a really resilient spirit. He'll go down. He'll get down, but he always finds a way to pull himself back up with his thoughts. Michael has a great knack for finding the things that he's grateful for. And so even during those dark times, man, our family, the success he had up to that point, he would remember those things. He would encourage himself by remembering those things. And then sometimes, obviously, I had to step in, and his mom had to step in, and his siblings had to step in and just remind him that, man, this is temporary. You're going to get past this. You're going to be fine. And he listened, and here we are.
All right, so last one. I couldn't believe he said this the other night. I was amazed. He says he's still not 100% healthy. He's still rehabbing, recovering from his back injury, and it's going to take time. So that impressed me. Then he says that he's going to work on his ball handling skills. That's the next level. He wants to do that in the offseason. So I want to ask you as a parent, without going all LeVar Ball on us, what is the ceiling? What is the ceiling on your child in the NBA? How good can he be?
Well, I will leave guys who know a lot more than me about the NBA to make that determination. All I ask and all I want him to focus on is being the best that he can be. And, you know, wherever that takes him, then that's fine. I think it can take him pretty far, but, you know, we'll see. That health is a very, very precious and tenuous thing. You don't know. I mean, that play with Jamal, man, nobody saw that coming. And so, you know, we're just grateful for every day, be the best we can be that day. And then once that day is over, we move on and keep it moving.
Well, I know where MPJ gets his mindset now, and it doesn't fall too far from the tree. Coach, thank you very much. Hopefully we'll chat when you get to town and watch him in person, huh?
I would love to, man.
All right,
Thank you.
Take care.
Fantastic, Coach. Thank you.
That's Michael Porter Sr. And